the fun in it is finding out if they're into the stuff you're into, and if maybe you can kind of nudge them over into that direction.
Nudge
maybe,
them over.
Yeah, kind of convince them, like, hey, can I smell your farts?
Hey Siri, sex addict hotline. That's what I'm gonna do to your ass. Tell you what though, since we're on sex, can sex make or break your relationship with your partner?
Yes. Next topic.
Perfect.
Short and sweet.
Like it.
I love it.
Nah, people definitely think that in all seriousness that sex is it's a must in relationships. I don't think it's like number one priority, but if you suck at sex,
if it's a must, it's up there. You can't say that something is a must, but it's not a priority.
No, yeah,
where is it really?
No, you mean damn to me. Woo! There goes the evil in me about to say some stupid shit. I'm saying you are wrong. It could definitely be a must, but not be the like number one thing. Like you gotta love each other, and then it's just like right there. Like sex
I was about to
there.
ask what are your hierarchy of relationship needs, Tony? what's at the top?
Yeah.
A connection is definitely a thing. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be able to. First off, it's attractive. You're attracted to your partner. That's one, right? Because if you're not attracted, then you're not gonna want to have sex, and then fuck sex at that point, right? But your attractiveness, the connection you have with somebody, and then boom, sex. Like those two things intertwine. If you're just like people just have sex just to have sex, right? Like just like fuck it, let's just do it. Like there's no emotions or anything. So that to me will break a relationship. But if your bond and your connection is good, that sex will make the relationship. It'll make it like you would accept their flaws a little bit better if you know that they're about to give you the best blowjob or they're about to dick you down the best. Like you'll deal with some of their bullshits. But Pooch.
Bro,
shit, manner speaking's funny as well.
Bro, if we can't mash each other's uglies, nigga, in like the right way, we can't ever make nothing happen, bro. I'm sorry. We gotta know how to make each other nut. And then we can worry about whether we can be in each other in a relationship and like that. But it works off of the first nut. All right. I don't even want to be with somebody who doesn't make me nut. If I had a bad sexual experience with you, that's enough for me to be like, I think this is gonna work.
That's so weird. Like, you're a conflict with yourself. Like, bro, do you be saying like, oh, I don't fuck on the first day, I don't do this, but then you're like, oh, if I can't nut, I ain't even going in a relationship. Like, so how do you do the two? It's either or. You can't have both. You can't say,
How
oh,
do those things contradict each other?
They do.
I asked how.
Oh, how? Oh, because okay, if you don't know, like he's not gonna get into. He just said right now, oh, I need to know if they can make me nut. You're not gonna know that unless you go out and have sex, right? But then he don't like to have sex first. He likes to get to know the person. Those two right there are contradictions.
Yeah, he could get to know a person, then have sex, and determine if they have sexual compatibility. I don't see what the contradiction is.
That would tend to be my approach. That's
That's a normal approach. I'm saying Doe doesn't do that. Doe he just went from I want to fuck first to relationship versus no, I don't do the fucking first. I want to get to know the person.
Nah, he said the
both.
fucking is important. Is what he said. Not that.
That's what I said.
That's what he said.
Also, it's not that I've never done a one night stand. It's that I don't do them very often. I've had my fair share of intercourses and actions, but it's not for me. It's very hollow. It's very, I was drunk and you were drunk and we kind of just were too drunk. I don't know. For me, it's just, they're very hollow interactions.
Joey, you may be a demisexual like me.
What's that?
Demisexual.
That's that's where you have to there has to be like an emotional connection. Like
yeah, I can't.
Like, yeah, man, one night stands were fun and all, but like, it's not really my jam. I feel a little empty after something like that. That to use Tony's word, that post nut clarity.
Yo, facts.
My word. Oh,
Well, you were talking about nutting and blowies and getting dick down and whatnot.
Oh no, like in a reference to like dealing with someone's bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? Like if I was married to somebody or dating somebody that is like constantly farts or burps, something stupid or annoying, or they do something that just like you don't fucking like, but you deal with it, or they're just not the best to speak to, or they're aggressive, or whatever the fucking case may be. Like,
Tony's saying if you dick him down right, he'll deal with your bullshit.
Not dick me down. Like if
well, that's what you said. I'm just
didn't say that. Good twist. Okay. Trying to get me trapped. Nah. But yeah, if a girl fucks you right, or not fucks you, but if the girl's doing their job right, whatever the point. I'm saying if the sex is good, you deal with the bullshit. Simple and plain. That's all I'm getting at. This man just tried to fucking
my
destroy
cat is
me.
like, what's wrong with you?
he do got a judgy face back there.
All judge. So about that, you're not in that camp then. You don't think
Oh no, I mean sex is absolutely important, but like it is like I need more than that. Like it's a relationship could probably function with, you know, the sex not being that good or something. I don't know, man. I haven't had a lot of bad sex encounters in my life. There's been some, but like, you know, there was a saying I heard one time where like sex is like pizza. Like even bad pizza is still pizza, so it's still, you know, you'll still eat it.
would you eat that Deadwood pizza?
Maybe not that Deadwood pizza.
I think mainly, again, it's like we're rehashing our previous conversation a bit, but I think it goes back to the sexual compatibility. Like, yeah, sex can make or break a relationship if you guys aren't compatible. Like if somebody wants to have sex every day of the week, it's like, I'm not having sex every day of the week. That's just too much work.
That's a lot of work.
That's
a
just
lot of people are like,
not for me. And if that's like a make or break for you, then we breaking, baby. It ain't happening.
yo, I tried to be on there's some days where you just want to take it easy. Maybe masturbate. Maybe you don't want to have sex. Maybe you just want to masturbate.
Nah, I don't know.
A good old porno scene. You toss the good old. You already know. You're like, ooh, I'm gonna bust right here. So I gotta start kind of in this area.
That's insane.
And then you're like, you lay back, old fashioned.
I don't know that I'm curating my experience quite to that level, but I do agree that like self-love is very important. You got to find time for that too.
This man knows his bust moments. That's insane.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta start where you bust to see if there's something more.
Wow, he saves the video so he can finish the fucking movie.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to watch all of it. You're like, oh, it tapers off at the end.
What if you had a really like specific kink where like all it could get you off was like 90s style scrambled porn? So you had to find like old school like scrambled porn riffs or something.
There's a little button you have to press to make it less scrambled, and you're like, ah.
I bet you there's a Chrome plugin to make videos have the scramble effect. You can just scramble anything.
Oh my God. If there's not, we should make this. How do you trademark something?
Shit is insane.
The funniest story was the day that I was at my friend Roger's house. It was me, my brother, Michael, Roger, Anthony, and I think maybe that was it. It was us four, maybe one other person that I'm forgetting. And then Anthony, I guess him and Roger, their cousins, they plotted either that or it was, I think it was Kenny that lived across the street. He brought over something, or somehow Roger acquired this porno VHS porno, okay? And I was supposed to be the lookout while they were watching the porn.
You're the worst lookout. That is a terrible idea.
And you are correct.
Billy started watching. He was slow stroking it in the corner.
I was watching it and I wasn't paying attention. And then his dad pulls up on us. And then I'm like, whoa. That was the best warning I could give. Yo, Roger, who is... He isn't like completely paralyzed, but one of his legs is paralyzed. Yo, I never seen him move so fast.
Oh, shit.
He hit the button, the eject button, and it came flying out. It's on the back of his room. He threw the tape to the back of his room. But we got caught. It was already
that tape popped out like the movie toasters when the bread flies up.
So, yeah. Even as children, you know what I mean?
Yo,
you need the right material.
You think they should make an app where it's like rate your sex, and then anybody who wants to be like, oh, let me see what their love language is or what their sex is rating, and then boom, they're just like, not a QR code you, but you know, just like a face scan. Oh, let me see your sex. Okay, we could do this. I can make it work. Like, you know, like it's almost like a detailed history of how good your stroke is or whatever.
Oh, you're not talking about like sexual, because I was gonna say like FetLife is that exact thing, dude. Like that's where people go to explore all their fetishes. Is they put like what they're into crazy. And what they want to explore on that site, and then you match with other people. It's like a dating site for, you know, kink.
I think one of my friends met somebody that they know recently on that.
Huh.
I'm surprised you don't use that though.
I need to be on this, but I personally stay away from social media apps. I'm an in-person kind of guy, baby.
Baby. I'm all about in-person.
Although I've met a few people online that I'm kind of close to, so I'm not going to say that that's not a valuable way to meet people.
Yeah, Mateo, right?
I met Mateo. I met all sorts of people.
I mean,
I think he talked about that. Go back like 20 some odd years at this point.
Yeah. We're talking about basically 20 years. 23 is going to be 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I honestly think though that making that app will be perfect. I could just scan Doughboy's face or whatever and be like, oh, this rated. Beep. It's like almost like a Pokemon, right?
You saying like their fuck rating?
Yeah,
like how good of a fuck they are.
Yeah, like, oh, he's a size 4 with a girth of this. His stroke is only this long. Averages sex time fucking 5 to 6 minutes or whatever. He loves getting pissed on, shitted on. He loves it. Like all this sex thing comes up, and then boom, and then
I don't think that's fun. I think that's a very sterile way of like grouping sexual. I don't know. The fun in it is finding out if they're into the stuff you're into, and if maybe you can kind of nudge them over into that direction.
Nudge them over.
Yeah, kind of convince them like, hey, can I smell your farts?
Hey Siri, sex addict hotline. That's what I'm gonna do to your ass. It's like Jesus.
But
that's
I think
disgusting. Dude. I'm not one for kink shaming. But fart smelling is one that I'm gonna ridicule. Okay, I draw the line.
What about toe smelling? Pooch would be into toe smelling.
Me?
Sure.
No.
Yeah, Pucho's known for loving stinky smells. That's what he's known for on this podcast.
And he loves toes.
I'm like, though, when I smell a stinky smell, I have to smell it multiple times. It's this weird thing, but I hate every time that it's happened. It's not like...
It's reversed from me. I love it.
Oh, God.
Oh, you love to do it.
I'm a smelly kind of guy, yeah. I'll
like
sniff
the
some
smell
feet.
turns you on?
I'll sniff some feet. Oh, yeah. Put some long day at work. Give me those.
That's so interesting. I want no fucking parts of any bottles. Like.
I'm just saying. I'm a lot of fun. Get to know me.
Okay. On that note.
I think the answer has mostly been yes, sex can break a relationship. Like Pucho's example of people having different sexual needs and you or different sexual wants. Yeah, like that can absolutely be a barrier.
Yep. Well, there you go, people. You
I
better
mean,
have sex.
what if you're dating someone that wants to wait till marriage?
Not gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. It's just not gonna work out.
As long as you're fine me
Sorry.
fucking somebody else, I'm cool with it.
What if the only position she wants is missionary?
No, thank you.
There's no way.
Hold
There's
on,
no
you're
way you
saying
can have
you would
sex.
get with a person that wants to wait till marriage,
No, not me.
and you'd be happy to do that as long as you're able to have like a open relationship until then?
Oh yeah, if that's the requirements. Like if she's like if I get with her and then she finally says, "Yo, I don't want to have sex until marriage," I'll be like, "Okay, can I fuck
I
somebody
just feel
else?"
like you're playing the lotto with that. Like you're gonna get married, you're gonna get into a somewhat permanent situation or a situation that's not simple to get out of. And then once you're in it, you don't know what if this person's like a sex once a year kind of person.
You have a sheet with a hole in it because you can't see each other naked or something.
You don't know. You're right. It's playing. You're gambling at this point. That's a big gamble. But there's things called a divorce. Shit happens every day. Divorce.
I'm not trying to be up in and out of divorces, trying to figure out
I'm
my
not saying to
marriages.
be in and out. I'm not saying be in and out. I'm saying if shit doesn't work out, right? You took a chance, like her, you love her, but sex breaks the relationship. Then you know what? Adios, amigo. Like
This is a difference of opinion on where that breaking point is. for us.
Tony's breaking point is I'm gonna get married first, see how it works, and then
no, I mean
we'll
I'm
see
always
how
in the
it plays
camp
out.
that you're
But
sexual.
I'm like, I'm gonna find out what's happening before I get to the point where I'm bringing the government and the law into my relationship. Like I'm gonna stop before that point. But
No, I'm saying there is a like out of all of us here, I've said that I'm more willing to like help or teach my partner sex, right? Or like if she was a virgin her whole life and then I'm the first and she wants to wait till marriage and we have sex, like I'm willing to guide her through. I don't mind doing that because I'm a pleaser. I like to please, right? So it's like I don't mind doing that. Although for you guys like, nah, I ain't trying to teach. She better already know how to drive. Which is fine.
I think that my thing was I think that guys that fetishize virgins, especially at our age, that we're all like collectively, is very, very weird to me and a little creepy.
It's very rare. It's very rare that you find a virgin of age, right? I mean, obviously, if you're that type of dude who dates young ass chicks, you're more likely to find a virgin. But as a 30 and up,
if I found a virgin my age, this shit would be a major red flag.
No, it is a red flag for sure. Oh yeah, it's a red flag. But I mean, she just don't have sex. There's women out there that just don't have sex.
That woman is
not for me.
That woman's gonna invite you back to her place, and it's gonna smell like it's just gonna smell awful. And you're gonna be like, "What's that smell?" And she's gonna be like, I really like cooking pork chops, and I had a bunch of I put them in this fridge, and then the fridge died, and now I've got all this bad meat.
Fucking Janice Dahmer over
here. And Doey's gonna be like, "I love bad smells, so this is actually perfect."
Yeah, this is perfect.
You walk in here, and you're like,
Is that 2-week-old pork chops I smell rotting over there?
Bring those out, baby.
Instant erection. Let's do it. Like it's just like it's fucking.
That bitch should be like, yo, I'm good. I'm not trying to kill you anymore. You're weird.
That's crazy, bro. But
imagine.
Nah, don't. That's
I
just
have
disgusting.
such bad dating luck that even the serial killer's like, nah, I'll pick somebody else.
That's a good thing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you stuck with us this long, please hit that subscribe button. Share us with your friends and family. This episode was pretty funny towards the end there with Doughboy's more kink inside of him. I don't even know what to call it anymore. He's his own person. Very special and near to everyone. But, like I said, at the end of the day, be a better man. Treat your neighbors, friends, your family with love and care. Tell them you love them. Always. always go one up yourself. Peace.